Hi, Venus. Welcome back. Yeah. How did it feel today, like with the conditions and like all the weather, heat and humidity? How did it go for you on court?
Yeah, it was pretty hot. I mean, you could see that the line judge, how hot it was. So for the players, we try to prepare as much as we can, hydrate, and stay tough.
Maybe just to follow up on the heat, do you find that it affects your game in some way, like a loss of energy, a loss of strength at some point as the game moves on?
Yeah, I mean, if you aren't careful, you do have to prepare for it, hydrate, eat. But as players, hopefully you've done enough training that your physicality can get you through that.
How did the heat and humidity compare to Florida, where you train? Was it better, worse?
It's pretty warm here, but it's even warmer in Florida. I'm on the court by 7 a.m. in Florida. Try to be off by 9. It's the best way to put it.
You had a pretty good game on the return in service. What do you think? How do you think was it important? In
I had a what?
In returning services.
I think she had a really great second serve, and I think I got a better feel for it in the second set. In the first set, I was still figuring it out. I mean, I haven't really seen her play, and obviously never played her. So I think maybe she had more of an advantage because she's probably seen me play more than I played her, and it was pretty close in the first set.
Here. What is your set of mind for the next game?
I don't even know who I play yet, but I want to really just continue to develop my game and to get better. So that's my mindset. It's like, okay, I want to go out on the court and achieve my goals, and I think that's when you feel most satisfied. It's like, okay, I hit my goals.
At where you are now in your career, you still have new goals, new things you want to learn. What do you want to improve on?
I mean, I think that question answers itself. You have to have goals in life.
What are yours now?
Oh, I just want to rule the world. That's all. Small goals.
Obviously, 7-5 in the first set, and then kind of cruised in the second. You've touched upon it. Is that really what it is, that if you don't know your opponent, it kind of takes you that first set to figure her out? Is that what happened today?
Yeah, I think in the first set we both had opportunities, and thankfully I was able to capitalize on it. And yeah, I think it's never easy to play someone you haven't played before, and she definitely has a lot of talent, so she took advantage of it, and I'm sure it's just a matter of time before she is able to play even better than today.
Hi, Venus. A couple of years ago, you've earned your business degree. You said many times that it was a long life goal. I was wondering what it was like back then to finally get that diploma in your hands.
It was a lot of hard work. So I think at the end it was surreal. Like, you work so hard to get there, and it's even harder work when you already have another job or two. So to get there was definitely super satisfying.
Some players, go through the NCAA before, going on the tour. Delays obviously their arrival on the tour. Did it ever cross your mind, or did that dream of getting, a degree come after, later in your career?
Yeah, I turned pro pretty young, so I never had a chance to play college tennis. But of course, that was always on my mind to get an education. It was my parents who put that goal in my head.
What was going through your mind when you saw the line judge get sick and overcome, and how difficult is it in that moment to kind of stay focused on what you have to do at the end of the match?
Yeah, I just thought, wow, she didn't hydrate. But, the heat illness is really brutal. So I hope she feels better. And, at that point, you do still have to stay focused on the match and try to stay warm and not cool down. So you have to be able to mentally stay strong in those circumstances.
And up next is either a Nicolescu or Kirstea, two very different opponents. Your thoughts on either of them?
We'll see what happens. I'll figure it out, obviously, hopefully figure it out when I get out there, but we'll see.
Thank you.
Thanks.